Hey my friends, it's Robert here with your weekly Angelscopes, where we tune in to the angels, pull some oracle cards, and see what divine guidance comes through for each of the star signs for the week ahead. So make yourself nice and comfy, maybe grab yourself a cup of tea or a drink of water, settle in, and let's see what the angels want us to know for this week. Aries, your guidance this week is raise your vibration. And so this means that it's important for you to really tune in to the vibration and the energy that is around you, because your angels are suggesting that this week you might accidentally have one of those moments where we get crossed wires. So we misunderstand what someone is saying, we misinterpret their intentions, and maybe we think they're saying one thing when in fact they're saying something different. So instead of getting caught up and worked up over that situation, the angels ask you to raise your vibration, lift yourself up higher so that you can see that issue from a new perspective. As you tune in your energy to their true intentions, you'll really see that maybe it was just a misunderstanding and that everything really is balanced and calm. So this week, if you have any of those moments where things feel a little bit out of sorts, just take a moment, take a few deep breaths, tune in to the vibration and see what the true intention is. Taurus, your message is open your heart. And the red rose is such a powerful symbol for opening up our heart to greater amounts of love and greater amounts of healing. So this week you may feel a little more sensitive, perhaps a little more vulnerable, but this is your chance to do some really deep healing work. So rather than pushing those emotions down or trying to skirt around any issues, the angels say to go deeper, to connect into that healing energy and allow yourself to flourish. Let that healing energy of your angels surround you this week and feel their love embracing you as you move forward with a newfound sense of confidence, a newfound sense of trust in your own intuition and divine guidance, and also knowing that as you move forward in this direction, that you are protected and that you are guided every step of the way. Gemini, your message this week is emotional healing. Now, this doesn't have to be scary or something you try to avoid. Instead, it's a wonderful opportunity to clear those painful moments from the past to allow you to have a wonderful, bright and shining future. If we ignore those issues from the past or that old pain and hurt that you may have felt, then it's never going to disappear. It's just going to be just under the surface, and at the next opportunity, that issue pops up yet again. So instead of letting that happen this time, your angels are with you. They want to help you to heal through any emotions with grace and ease. Choose to look at those old issues in a different way. Don't go back and relive it, but instead just look at it, observe it, and notice what you can do to heal it and change it. There's no point in us reliving the past and dredging up those old emotions for no reason. Instead, look at it and learn from it. Then you're able to move through this week much more comfortably, feeling stronger and more confident. Cancer, this week your card jumped right out of the deck, and that is financial healing. This is a wonderful sign from your angels to say that good things are happening in terms of abundance, money, prosperity, and all aspects of finances. Allow yourself to be open to receiving and be willing to receive in unexpected ways. Sometimes we get it in our heads that this is the amount I'm going to earn this week because that's the amount you get paid every week. But what if something wonderful were to happen? What if that thing you need to purchase is at a massive sale that you weren't expecting? Or maybe you get a bonus that you weren't expecting or had forgotten about. Be open to these wonderful possibilities happening to you this week and allow your angels to deliver you these miracles of financial abundance. Leo, your message this week is past life healing. Now remember that as we go through this life and previous lives, sometimes patterns may begin to form. Now that's okay, it's an opportunity for us to grow, an opportunity to learn, but if that pattern keeps happening and we don't learn or grow from it, then it just becomes this continuous cycle that we need to break. So this week, your angels are encouraging you to notice your current situation. What is going on in your life right now that may feel very familiar? Something that maybe you've already gone through, or a situation that has happened time and time again. And this week is your opportunity to see it in a new way. Look at this situation from fresh eyes with a new perspective and figure out a way to grow and heal from it. Remember to call on your angels, ask for their divine guidance and their support to help break this cycle so that you can move forward in your path without having that same situation reappear again. Virgo, your message this week is to smile. You received the card with the happy sunflower on it. I've even got a couple of sunflowers behind me, which is your symbol to say that the hardest part is over. The hard part is over, the worst is behind you, and now is your opportunity to start to enjoy and flourish in this wonderful new energy. Rather than looking at the past and feeling, upset about things or dwelling on things that you could or could not have changed, this is the time for you to look to the future with a bright new perspective. So leave the past where it is and focus on the future and all of the blessings that are on their way to you. So this week, take that opportunity to smile. Be happy, surround yourself with positive, uplifting people, and feel that wonderful energy propelling you into the future as you start to focus on things that are going to uplift you and heal all those struggles from the past. Libra, your guidance this week is to let go of anxiety. I know that sometimes we can get overwhelmed or stressed by different situations that we're facing. But let's be honest and let's look at it logically. When we become anxious and when we fall into stress, it doesn't help the situation one bit. It doesn't make a positive difference in any way, shape, or form. But of course, we're human and it's natural for us to sometimes slip into that mode. But instead this week, I want you to become much more aware of it. When you start to feel anxious or stressed or overwhelmed, instead take a moment to take a few deep breaths, center yourself, call on your angels. Even just saying the word angels in your mind is enough to call your angels to your side to help lift you out of this situation. That way you don't buy into the anxiety and the stress, and instead you start to see a path forward where you can help yourself. You can do things that are meant to be done right now, and all that other stuff can wait. So don't let the anxiety get the best of you this week, and instead focus on what you can do right now that's going to help you in the long run. Scorpio, your message this week is you are a spiritual teacher. Now, this card has a double meaning, and it can mean just that you are a spiritual teacher, and that means that the spiritual wisdom and the knowledge that you have gained just through your own life experiences is something that you can share with others to help and heal them. Now, that might be in formal class type settings, or it might just be giving a friend advice. And the other part of the message that this card has is that this might be your sign to take time to develop your own spiritual gifts, to read more books, to take more classes, to join a meditation group, to do something that's going to enrich your own spiritual development and learning. So this week, take those opportunities to share with loved ones and friends the guidance and wisdom that you already have. And if you find those opportunities to learn more information and develop your own spiritual gifts, then take advantage of those opportunities as well. Sagittarius, your card this week jumped out of the deck as well, and that is Open Your Third Eye. This is a card that tells you not to fear your spiritual gifts, but instead to embrace your intuition and your clairvoyance. Notice the signs and the symbols that you see and take them as part of the answer to your prayers. Notice what your angels are nudging you to do this week, and you'll see that you're given that opportunity again and again and again until you start to notice it. So this week is all about you opening up your own spiritual gifts to notice what is around you. Notice what signs you are being sent. Notice the images that pop up into your mind and the intuition that kicks in, and embrace your spiritual abilities and don't fear them, because remember, your angels are there to support you. They are there to embrace you and help lift you through any struggles or challenges. And so this is a week where they're going to make themselves more known to you through the signs and symbols that you see. Capricorn, your message this week is balanced friendships. So this week your angels are really highlighting any friendships or relationships and making sure that they are both giving and receiving. Notice that second part, receiving. You want to make sure that you are giving to others, you are being there to support them, you are sharing your love and energy with them, but also make sure that they are returning the favor and giving energy back to you. Now, of course, this doesn't mean it has to be a tit for tat type thing, but instead we want to make sure that there is a balance. We're not just giving and giving and giving and never receiving. So make sure that your friendships and your relationships are balanced and equal, that you do something for somebody and then they help you with something else a little later. It's a way of balancing out that energy and that vibration, because otherwise you'll become exhausted. You'll be depleted and you'll run out of steam. So it's important to make sure that you are getting just as much as you give out. Now, again, it doesn't have to necessarily even be the same people that bring you back that energy, but make sure that you are receiving in some way, shape, or form. Be open to receiving and allow that balancing energy to take effect. Aquarius, the card I chose for you this week is peer pressure. Now, this means that you don't want to let other people push you in or out of a decision. So just like in school and high school, when we talk about peer pressure, the same thing happens as an adult. Sometimes people will tell you what you should do, and other times they tell you not to do something. But what I want you to do is listen to your own intuition. Ask your angels for extra guidance, ask them for extra signs to let you know that you are making the right choice. Make the energy come through so that you know you are choosing the right path or that you're going in the right direction. Because sometimes people will try to talk you out of a great idea because they think they're protecting you and they're helping you. But sometimes you need to take back your power and go within, listen to your intuition, and even it might sound crazy to everybody else, but if your intuition is telling you this is the path that you need to explore right now, then I encourage you to take a moment to explore it. See what guidance comes up, see what signs come up, and then allow yourself to take that adventure in that direction. Pisces, the guidance for you this week is to shield yourself. Now, this means that you might be feeling extra sensitive, extra vulnerable, and it would do you the world of good to take a moment to shield and protect your energy to make sure that you don't feel overexposed or too much going on around you, really, because when we're very sensitive, the energy from other people or different places can be overwhelming. It can make us feel stressed and out of sorts. So instead of letting that get the best of you, take a moment to shield yourself. Protect your energy and your vibration to allow any of those harsh energies to stay away from you, and instead allow you to just be cocooned in your bubble of light and love so that you can think clearly, you can feel your usual self, and you can tackle this week with the power and the energy that you've always had. And there are your angel scopes for the week ahead. So I hope that these messages have resonated with you. I hope you enjoyed watching this video. Of course, I love to hear from you, so let me know in the comments section how these messages connected, and of course I love reading every single one of them. And until then, I'm sending you so much powerful energy, so many angel blessings, so much of my heartfelt gratitude, and I will see you again soon.